What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Jordan's Mobile Detailing. This past week, of course, we had Thanksgiving celebrated throughout the country, and so we thought, why not take a break and wash our own vehicle? So in this video, we're going to show you how to do a maintenance wash on a vehicle. So while I was recording this, I was thinking about some of the individuals who might be viewers to my channel and around the world if they ever come across this video. Most people don't have the necessity products that most professionals are going to carry. You may have 2 buckets lying around and a few spray bottles, but I would say unless you're an enthusiast weekend warrior, most people aren't going to have a grit guard, a snow foam cannon, pressure washer, different things. So when I was making this video, I tried to simplify as much as I could to allow you to be able to properly wash your vehicle yourself. So what you see me here pointing at is 2 buckets, which you're going to need to have to cut down on swirl marks. So our first rule of thumb is to never wash in direct sunlight. You always want to pick a shady spot. And today, when we recorded this video, it was perfect because we had an overcast. Second, it's very important to choose tools that are gentle on the paint, yet still effective at removing contamination. So you never want to wash with a sponge. You always want to have a mitt that's plush and it has a deep nap that you can see here in the green and orange wash mitts that we gave here. The next thing you want to do is you want to locate 2 sprayers. You want to pick out a window cleaner that you're comfortable with, all-purpose cleaner that you feel is necessary. People use Purple Power, Super Clean, Meguiars, all of that's necessary, and also a tire and rim cleaner. So next, most of the time I get this question from all of my clients. They say, how do you prevent swirl marks? Well, you're going to want to do the 2 bucket method, as you can see we've outlined. You want to fill one bucket up with soapy water and fill the other one with clean water. Each time you're ready to reload your sponge or mitt with soapy water, you want to dip it into clean water first, then wring it out. So here you can see we're starting the wash process, which includes us rinsing the vehicle thoroughly. Now after I've rinsed the car thoroughly, I always wash the wheels and tires first. If you splash wheel cleaner or dirt onto your vehicle, you can simply wash it off as you wash your vehicle. So you want to use a cleaner that is safe for all wheels. One would include Wolfgang tire and wheel cleaner. Another one would be Blackfire tire and wheel cleaner. But here I like Meguiars. It's water-based and those have no corrosive chemicals in it, and it doesn't have any acid in it. So you want to agitate with the wheel brush and then clean those wheels without scratching them. Doing this is going to help you to remove all brake dust from the vehicle, and it's going to give you a great foundation for your rims to continue to stay clean. Now guys, I've used so many wheel cleaners in the past 10 years. I can definitely say that there is not one wheel cleaner out there that's going to remove 100% of contamination from the rims. So as you see here, you want to use a clean microfiber towel that's soft so as not to scratch the rims, to remove any contamination that the wheel cleaner may not have taken off. This way you're going to get a nice clean front face surface, and on top of that, make sure you wipe the tires, and that way your tire shine will be able to get a good adhesion to it. One thing that I wanted to mention was that you need to clean the barrel of your wheels with a separate microfiber towel that may be dirty, or some rags if you have them laying around the house, and the wheel wells. You can achieve this by using your hose to create pressure, and also using an APC. So at this point, after doing the wheels, the car had dried a little bit. So I went ahead and just did another pre-rinse to the vehicle to just make sure all the other contamination on the paint was off, as well as it was enough lubrication on there before we got started with the wash process. So now we start the 2-bucket wash. What I wanted to mention is that when you wash a vehicle, you want to make sure that you're washing in straight lines. I've seen people wash in circular motions. The reason I do not do that is because I feel like that is gonna induce swirl marks, and you don't want that to happen. So usually when you wash a vehicle, you always want to wash in straight lines from top to bottom. Next, after washing the vehicle from top to bottom, you want to rinse the vehicle as well from top to bottom, rinsing away any leftover contaminants that may have been left over from the wash process. So I would say the single most important step in any vehicle wash is the drying process. I can't tell you how many vehicles I've seen and detailed that have been improperly dried and the paint looks terrible. If you have drying towels for your car and you're drying the vehicle with a dry microfiber towel, I can tell you that the first few panels before that microfiber is completely saturated has been inflicted with some type of damage to the paint. It might not be noticeable now, but I promise you in the near future, if you continue to dry like that, you're going to inflict swirl marks. So in order to prevent swirl marks on the paint as best as possible, as you can see in the video, make sure to properly soak the microfiber towels before drying and then wring them out so that they are damp and can act like a chamois and drying towel in one. You want to make sure that you're drying the vehicle in straight lines, as you can see, and not in circles. This way you will continue to get a properly washed vehicle and the paint will continue to be in pristine condition. As you continue to dry the vehicle, you'll notice that the microfiber towel is leaving streaks behind on the paint because it's saturated with water. Wring out the microfiber towel and proceed to dry the vehicle by removing the excess water and also hitting the panels where the streaks were left behind. This way your panels will look completely dry and pristine and the water will not be left on the vehicle. I also wanted to mention that now would be a great time to use a drying agent such as PNS Bead Maker or Turtle Wax Dry and Wax. There are a ton of different products that are fantastic out there, but this vehicle is receiving a special blend that I put together myself that helps with drying, but it also protects the ceramic coating that I have on my wife's vehicle. I wanted to zoom in on the microfiber towel that we were using on the vehicle here. The proof is in the towel. You can see no dirt or residue left in the microfiber towels. So by just following this simple wash formula, you don't have to worry about contamination or swirling, and your car will be left in fantastic, pristine condition. Next, after drying the vehicle, you want to make sure to clean the inside of the door jambs to ensure that no dirt has been left behind. Now, second to last, we do our tire shine. Now the last step is our window cleaning. Usually what I do is I spray 2 spurts onto the microfiber towel and butterfly it. I start by lightly misting the window cleaner onto the window and then outlining the window and then filling it in, as you can see here. Outline and then fill it in. This way you don't use too much product, because too much product will cause streaking, but using a light amount of mist onto the window will help you to be able to remove all the contamination and streaking and be able to get a good product. Now after about 2 windows, I flip the microfiber towel around to a fresh side so that I can get the most amount of dirt off the vehicle. Now with larger size windows, you want to split them in half. Typically I do the right side first and split the window down a dotted line, so to speak, and do the right side first and then finish by doing the opposite side. And here's your beautiful finished product. We're confident in you as an individual that if you follow the steps that we outlined in this video, your car can look as beautiful as this one. It's very simple, straight to the point, and you don't need a lot of chemicals to make your car look great. If you have any questions or concerns, leave them down in the comments below and we'll answer them to the best of our ability. If you've made it to the end of the video, please hit that like and subscribe button because it'll help us to grow this channel. On to the next one.